Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and there's a link to my Ko-fi account in the description. So if you're able to support the channel that way, it is greatly appreciated. So today we are back with a little bit of Dimir self-bounce. So we got a good new card from Avatar that slots into this deck quite nicely, which is Boomerang Basics, which is a lesson. For 1 mana, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you controlled that permanent, draw a card. So yeah, that's it's a good bounce spell. Obviously fits the synergy of this deck very well. Can return a Hopeless Nightmare, a Stormchaser's Talent, a Momentum Breaker, whatever it may be, and also draws us a card, so it replaces itself. So although you don't get a creature for the self-bounce in the same way you might with like a Fear of Isolation, you do get an extra card, which is pretty spicy. So yeah, this is a build of the deck that's kind of running Kaito, which is similar to the one that we ran into on the ladder in the last video. I think this is probably roughly the same list, because it's got a couple of Quantum Riddlers as well. Obviously the usual kind of self-bounce effects, Fear of Isolation. This town ain't big enough, which is really a 2-drop. So yeah, and so is Quantum Riddler really. So it's a very low curve as you'd kind of expect. But yeah, we've got things like Spyglass Siren or the Fear of Isolation, creatures with good evasion to be able to ninjutsu Kaito into play in the usual way. So yeah, it's kind of doing a bit of both here in terms of the that kind of Dimir mid-range package as well. That's relatively popular in the format. In terms of the mana base, so we got our dual lands as you'd expect, running a couple of multiversal passages as well, which is a land from the Spider-Man set. Kind of a shock land that's just any one type that you want it to be. A fair number of basic lands. I think this was similar again to that deck that we ran into, both because this kind of new land destruction deck, which is doing the rounds, and also just because the mana base is not too taxing in this deck, being only 2 colours. The sideboard, so we got Ghost Vacuum, that's our graveyard hate of choice, a couple of Detect Intrusions, good counter spell, some additional removal with Go for the Throat, Nowhere to Run, Momentum Breaker, so yeah, a kind of heavier creature removal package, and then just some anti-blue counter magic with Mystical Dispute. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory really. It's self-bounce, but we do have a new card, so looking forward to testing this one out. So yeah, that's the deck. Thank you very much for watching. Let's take it on to the ladder. Yeah, this seems pretty decent. We can't do turn 1 Thoughtseize just because of the land mix, but we got Spyglass Siren. Seems fine. Yeah, Blood-Soaked Champion's not one you see a huge amount. So yeah, let's have a look. Okay, so some sort of Orzhov Humans deck, which is fine. I'll take the Copco Vanguard. Could have cracked the map there actually before attacking. I don't think we need another Boomerang Basics. We're kind of after land right now. That's fine. Yeah, not hitting a 3rd land is frustrating, but we'll play Siren. We'll see if we can find one now. Nope. So we can't Kaito this turn, unfortunately. Okay, Cathar will take my 3/3, no doubt. Yep. Kind of missed the boat on playing Kaito now, unfortunately. So we could do it. I think instead let's... so I'll attack for 1. And I'll Boomerang Basics my Spyglass Siren. Then I'll Fatal Push Jirina. They'll respond by sacking it. And I'll Fatal Push the Brutal Cathar in response. Okay. Cool. Okay, they flooded out a bit there, but we missed our land drops. Okay, so they are running Orzhov humans, so I think I want nowhere to run. Probably Momentum Breaker is a bit worse here, and then I go for the Throat just for some targeted removal. Don't think I need anything else. No, that'll be fine. Yep, this'll do. It's not an amazing hand, to be honest, because it doesn't have any creatures, but... okay. So, we can't play Fear quite yet, but we will work towards being able to do that. Okay, I think Thalia can go here. And I could always Boomerang Basics one of their things if I absolutely need to. Yeah, I don't love seeing another Kaito. So I could fear just picking up a land. That feels rough, to be honest. I think I might just delay them a bit. Let's stick that back. Okay, now, trouble is, if I... it'll just get Brutal Cathard here. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna play land and say go. Okay, Adeline's a problem. Yeah, this one's probably going to get away from us here, unfortunately. Okay, well that's decent. Probably a bit too late now that they've got an active Adeline running around. So I could fear, pick that up and make them discard again. I think that's fine. Yeah, okay, no, fair enough. We just did not have enough creatures. Probably not, yeah, not an amazing keep, that one. I'll put in the other go for the Throat. I'll trim a Thoughtseize on the draw. That'll probably be fine. Maybe I should have mulliganed that hand. I think this is fine because we can potentially basics our Storm Chaser's talent, which gives us some more looks at cards. Okay, that's fine. So, attack. Play Fear, picking up talent. Okay, that needs to die. Push that. Okay, yep. There's a card. Adeline's annoying. So yeah, I could... So I could play talent. Could boomerang something. That doesn't seem great. I don't really want... Yeah, I think I'm just going to kill this. Because it stops the Adeline trigger. They can't actually play Adeline at the moment because of their land, which is pretty good for us. Okay, that's better. So yeah, let's take out the Aspirant. Play Storm Chaser's talent. Bounce Storm Chaser's talent. And now we're in reasonable shape, I think. We got removal spell. Yeah, Lieutenant on an empty board is pretty bad. Okay, good. Yeah, they're short of white mana there, so able to pull that one off. Yep, this will be fine. Early interaction is good. Okay, we'll start with Storm Chaser's talent. Okay. Blade of the Oni can go under a Fatal Push. And then let's pick up Storm Chasers. Need that third land, ideally. Okay, I don't mind them hitting their own life total here. There we are. Okay. So, do I want to bring in Kaito at this point? I think that's probably the right thing to do, even though I lose my... I mean, I could Quantum, I suppose. Yeah, I could Storm Chasers, Quantum Riddler. I want to kind of save this for if they open their Annex. It's a good removal spell for the Demon. No, let's get Kaito down.
I've trained for situations. I love a dramatic entrance.
I don't want Quantum Riddler. I don't really want either of these, to be honest. I want a land. Sheesh. They are definitely playing with their life total here. Now, I don't have, unfortunately, an immediate answer to a demon, so they can gain some life off that. now I do. Okay, so I'll take the push. Then we'll play Thoughtseize just to see what they've got going on. Okay, well, I'll take their Invoke Despair, I think. Which is worse here? Invoke Despair is pretty bad, actually, because it kills my Kaito. So yeah, take that. Play Storm Chasers. Hold up the Fatal Push. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think playing Shielder is the right play for them here, but yeah, so this will be life neutral, which is fine. So they're still on 5. So I can draw for turn. Now, I should be able to... Yeah, so if I bounce Shieldred... Attack for 3. And then just play Hopeless Nightmare. That'll do it. Cool. Okay. Survived the double annex. Yeah, they were a little loose with their life total there. So mono black demons. How do I want to play against mono black demons? Nowhere to Run seems weaker here. Momentum Breaker is probably decent, so let's go for the Throat. Push is good. Boomerang Basics is fine. I think I'll ditch the Quantum Riddlers. Maybe a couple of Fears as well. They tend to just die to Fatal Push. Yeah, this is a good hand. Like seeing that. Okay, I don't mind too much any of these cards individually going, I don't think. They might take the Momentum Breaker, it's the most versatile removal spell. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, that's pretty good. So, I think I'll play another talent. I'll pick up one of them. No land. Lack of land seems to be a recurring theme here. I wonder if there's enough. Yeah, again, I don't mind. Yeah, this is quite annoying, to be honest. Well, let's start with Thoughtseize. Take their Blade of the Oni. Play another talent. Now they're going down to 7 at the end of this turn, which should be enough for me to kill them. Because, yeah, they can Thought Seize me, but that'll take them to 7. They can kill one of my creatures. Then the Annex will take them to 5. So, yeah, I think either way, they're probably in trouble here. Nightmare is also 2 damage in hand, as well as a prowess trigger. Suppose if they had, like, Thoughtseize, Go for the Throat, and Fatal Push, that might keep them alive. No, they've got Mutavault. Okay. No, that'll do it, because that'll put them to 11. Did I know that was there? If I did, I should have just seen that straight away, but yeah. So yeah, now they go to 9. Okay, well that helps. So Storm Chaser's talent. Play a Hopeless Nightmare. So now I can hit them to 1. Okay, Trespasser takes them to 2 if they can hit a creature, which I think they can. Yep. And Annex takes them to 4. So yeah, I need a non-creature spell or a land to be able to make this work. That'll do it. Okay, so I'll pick up Hopeless Nightmare. Make them discard. Now, even if they have a removal spell for one of my otters and can block another, that won't do it. Yep. Cool. Okay, bit of a grind there, but we got there. Good, good, good. So we're on the draw. So we get 2 looks at a land. This is a good hand otherwise. Yeah. I'm feeling reckless. And we get potentially a map token, so I could, if I don't draw land this turn, I could just play the Siren, because that gives me a map as well as a potential 3rd look. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Dark Confidant, okay. No land, okay, so fire off the Siren. Yep. No, well, we played the odds. Took the risk, didn't really work. Damn. Rakdos with Confidant. Okay, I wonder what's going on here. And a lot of basic lands as well. That's fine. Okay, well, that's at least a land, so play Storm Chasers. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll take Harvester. I've got enough recursion that I don't really mind. Trouble is they're drawing a lot of cards, so that does make it more difficult. So yeah, some sort of Rakdos mid-range deck, but maybe a bit of a budget mana base. I mean, I'm very behind in this game, but okay. So yeah, I think we'll play Hopeless Nightmare. Could just hold on to this town ain't big enough, I suppose. Yeah, let's do that. I can bounce one of their creatures. With a tree as well. Okay, well the tree has hit their life total a bit, which is good. Exchange target with this creature's toughness. Okay, well I don't really care about that, so let's just pick up the... bounce the Harvester, pick up the Hopeless Nightmare, take 2. Yeah, I think the way we're going to win is just getting a bit lucky with their Dark Confidant top decks. So we need to survive another turn. That's going to die. But if they hit like a big number here, probably not enough. If I draw another bounce card, that potentially might do it. So yeah, something like Boomerang Basics would do it. So yeah, they can get me to 1 here, which isn't... not attacking with Confidant. Oh, okay, they're doing the Tree of Perdition thing with Dark Confidant. Oh, and then they're going to make my life total 2. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Nice. They can have a nice for that. Okay, well, yeah, I kept a risky hand. Didn't work out, but that's fine. We know what we're up against now. So yeah, I probably want Ghost Vacuum for a Soul Cauldron deck. Yeah. We'll put in Ghost Vacuum, we'll put in Go for the Throat. We're on the play, so most of these seem fine. 5 cuts. Is Momentum Breaker any good to us here? I don't really want it, actually, because they can just sack their Dark Confidants. Maybe 2 Ghost Vacuums is sufficient. I've got enough removal otherwise. Yeah, and then, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go down a couple of Fear of Isolations again. It's a 2-mana thing that gets killed by Fatal Push. No, that's too much land. Okay, that's a better hand, so... what do I want to keep here? 2 Sirens, Ghost Vacuum... First, I'm not sure I need Ghost Vacuum with all of this removal. It was a marginal decision, to be honest, whether to put it in at all. Let's crack a map onto Siren. Yeah, I'll keep a Boomerang Basics. I'll play Siren number 2. And between them, these Sirens can do a fair amount of damage. Okay, Soul Cauldron is fine. They don't have anything to play with it yet, to value off it. Ooh, Quantum Riddler, yes please. Yeah, 4 damage a turn will add up if they've got setting up to do. Yep, FOMO can die to Fatal Push. Okay, they got the tree, they got the tree. So I'll respond with Push. Ideally, yeah, so I draw this, draw 2 cards, which is nice. And land is even better, because it gives me my go for the throat. Okay, off you go. Sure thing. I suppose that's marginally important because Storm Chaser's Talon can get stuff back. Yeah, I can live with that.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Well, it delays me for a turn because I have to spend a turn killing Liliana. Yeah, that is the worst land I could have drawn there. So yeah, we'll take her out.
It's no fun when they hit back.
Because yeah, I would have liked to be able to Quantum Riddler, but I mean, I can Boomerang, but I suppose they got Mutavault now, actually, so they could, in a pinch, just stick their Tree of Perdition effect on that. Do I care about that tree? I don't think I actually do. No. Okay, well, let's just keep the Spyglass Sirens happening. Damn it. Oh, this is tough. This is very tough. Yeah, they've just had the right answers at the right times. Yeah, there's a fear of missing out. Just drawing them a card. Don't think I'm going to get away with this one, unfortunately. Yep, so they can FOMO me for quite a lot of damage next turn. Unfortunately, I can't kill it at the moment because of... Yeah, so now I've got to respond by killing the FOMO. I don't have to. So yeah, they can do the thing here where they activate Mutavault. Maybe I should have just let that happen. Go to 13. Okay, no, that's fine. So I go to 4. That dies. I go up to 14. Good lord. Okay, so now I think I play Quantum Riddler. Draw 2. So they've lost their tree from under here. So if I bounce the Soul Cauldron... They can get me to 5. I really need this Quantum Riddler to survive to draw me extra cards. I mean, at the moment I can't draw any extra cards, so I've got these lands stuck in my hand, but... This is tough. This is going to be close. So they can get me to 5. They can kill the Riddler. They can attack me down to 3 with Mutavault. Okay, Soul Cauldron is less interesting now because it doesn't have the tree under it. There's just a lot going on here. Okay, now they can sack that. Which will give them access to the tree again. I'm not sure that's enough. I mean, at the moment I can't do them enough damage because I've got land stuck in my hand. Yeah, okay. Kaitos not bad. It's not great either, because... how am I going to do this? Okay, so if I... attack with Riddler, putting a stop on the end of combat. Can they just kill me here? So now I'll ninjutsu in Kaito.
Eyes up and stay focused. Out of the shadows and into the fray.
Okay, this town ain't big enough is good, so I think I'll keep both of those. So now I'll bounce the... So I have to play Quantum Riddler first. Oh, this is tough. So yeah, I can bounce that. And that has Summoning Sickness, so they can't do both of the things. Yeah, so... I'll play Riddler. Draw a card. I'll bounce Soul Cauldron and Riddler. So the tree goes away now. And they don't have a tree in their graveyard. Ooh, this is all very close, isn't it?
Just have to survive.
Yep. So they can kill Kaito.
Gotta be another way out.
Just more flippin' land. Okay, so I can draw some extra cards here by... Yeah, so I think I'm going to hard cast Quantum. Okay, Fear of Isolation's good, so I can play that. Just picking up a land, because who cares about that? And now I've got access to this town, ain't big enough still. Okay. No blocks. Yes. That can block Mutavault. I'll take 3 more. If they use the Soul Cauldron. Yeah. That's fine. So I go to 8. They still need an answer to Riddler. Okay, there's another Quantum Riddler. Okay. So now I'll bounce the Soul Cauldron, bounce the Riddler. Hardcast it again. Well, I've drawn more than my fair share of lands this game. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Wow. Okay. So I'm on the draw now. I think this is a fine configuration. Maybe I do want the third. Yeah, let's put in the third Ghost Vacuum. Take out one Spyglass. No, I want my creatures, really. I'll take out one Kaito. Let's run it back. Yep. Yeah, my land situation has been a bit all over the place in this particular match. Okay, well, that's pretty good. So now we can bounce that. More land. Play it again. Now I think we're just trying to go big. Got Hopeless Nightmare to potentially do some more damage. Yep, there's FOMO. No tree. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I think I'll play Hopeless Nightmare. I'll bounce their Cauldron and Hopeless Nightmare. There's no creatures in any graveyards, so they can't grow their FOMO. Okay. So they can use that to kill. Not anymore, they can't. Okay. So yeah, that's Nightmare. Play Spyglass Siren. And we'll Riddle. No attacks this turn, unfortunately. Well, land is certainly where we're at the moment, isn't it? I mean, I can always pick up at this town ain't big enough, but that doesn't feel great. Okay, that's fine. Haha, little do you know, my hand is terrible. Okay, so now they've got Delirium and Soul Cauldron, which is actually a bit of a problem. Interesting that they didn't go for the... Okay, this town is a good one. So I could bounce Fear or just the Cauldron. I think I kind of need to bounce Fear. It's too big at the moment. So yeah, I'll pick up Hopeless Nightmare. And this is lethal, actually, because now they've got... now I can just Nightmare them. Yep. Whew. Yeah, that was a close one. Good fun. Yeah, their tree combo was certainly trying to pop off hard. And a grindy match. I enjoyed it. Okay, we can have a look at a few packs. I'll buy another one. God, I'm quite worn out now after that match. Very intense. Okay, we'll start with Tarkia. Ang at the Crossroads. Diligent Zookeeper. Yeah, nothing hugely there, I don't think. Not seen a huge impact for a lot of the cards yet. But it's early days still. So yeah, that was Dimir Self-Bounce. Still a good deck in the format. I'm not entirely sure Kaito fits the theme of this deck, to be honest. He often felt more of a hindrance, but that may be to do with my kind of weird land mix that I got in a few games. Boomerang Basics is a great addition to the deck. That works really well. Yeah, no, went well. So yeah, here's the deck list one more time. It's in the description as usual, so thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.